God message today. You are standing at the brink, Elian. Wait, don't take another step. The air around you tightens. Every breath feels like a lifetime. You have 15 seconds. 15 seconds before a gate in the spirit realm begins to groan shut. 15 seconds before your destiny fractures and shifts into an echo of what it was always meant to be. Even the sky mourns what heaven sees if you walk away. We cry out to you, Elian. We cry out from beyond the veil. The sands of Kairos are nearly emptied. Look, there he stands, not as you imagined him, not like the paintings or stories. The anointed one, Callan the Bright, shines with robes that pour light like liquid fire. His eyes, galaxies of mercy and ache, find yours. To his right hovers Seraphael, warden of the veil. Wings arched wide, sword forged in holy flame, raised in defense of your trembling soul. He is battle scarred, radiant, fierce with love for you. Child, Callan whispers, voice shaking, echoing with both terror and tenderness. You are at the edge. The words rattle through you like thunder. We have called, we have sent dreams, signs, whispers in the quiet. You are not alone, but if you turn now, you will lose something that eternity cannot restore. Seraphael steps forward, his voice a storm breaking over the sea. 15 seconds, that's all. You stand in the crossroads of realms. Favor, protection, purpose, they are aligned behind you like stars waiting for your yes. Do not delay. Every angel watches now. From the throne of Zahav, the ancient father speaks, his voice so vast it shakes the air around you. This is not chance. You were chosen. You were summoned through fire, flood, betrayal, and battle. You did not arrive here on your own. Psalm 32:8 stirs in your bones like breath. I will guide you with my eye and teach you my way. Kalan kneels. The king kneels before you. His eyes burn with unspeakable longing. The enemy demanded your soul, he says. He pleaded to sift you, to rip your purpose into pieces. But we have fought for you in silence, in shadows, in secret. You feel it now. The hush, the unseen breath of angels circles your body like wind stirred from another world. You are not a face in the crowd. You are marked, marked by the flame of Elion, sealed by the blood of the covenant keeper. Seraphael raises his sword, blazing like 10,000 suns. They're watching, he says, voice trembling. Those who hoped you would fall and stay fallen, they laughed in secret meetings. They cursed your name behind your back. But Zahav's justice is not mocked. Psalm 36 bellows, I will not fear, though tens of thousands rise against me. Kalin's hand rests on your shoulder, real, burning, weighty with all the power of heaven. You have 15 seconds, he says again. Choose. Will you remain under the covering, or will you wander naked into a realm that longs to devour you? Each second ticks like thunder. Faith versus fear, light versus shadow, covenant versus curse, destiny versus destruction. Elian, Seraphael growls. We are not pleading, we are warning. The laws are in motion. Obedience writes tomorrow. Delay destroys. Can you feel it? The pressure of time collapsing in the spirit? The doors groaning against their hinges? One door closes, one door opens, and everything hinges on your breath. Callan leans in closer now, his voice barely a whisper. I would die for you again, he says. But I don't need to. I already did. All that remains is your yes. Behind you something stirs. Dark, slithering, cold. The accuser. He hisses temptation like perfume. This is too much. You've given enough. Walk away. You're not ready. Seraphael roars, flame bursting from his wings. Lies, he bellows. Do not trade a crown of fire for a whisper of dust. Callan grips your face with scarred hands. His tears fall onto your skin, fierce tears, holy tears. Please, he whispers, walk with me, even when it hurts. I know the betrayal. In his voice shatters your heart. You don't know how close your breakthrough is. Above the sky splits. A scroll descends, glowing, sacred, pulsing with divine fire. Your name is written on it in letters of flame. As the scroll unrolls before you, your knees tremble. You see what your obedience births. Cities awaken, families mended, addicts freed, nations trembling at the glory unleashed through your yes. Psalm 24 sings in the Spirit. May He give you the desire of your heart and make your plan succeed. But just beyond the light, a counterfeit rises, a shadow, a voice pretending to be peace. The serpent speaks again. This calling is too heavy. Lay it down. Choose something simpler. Seraphael slams his blade into the ground, lightning flashing. He is the father of lies. Do not abandon your destiny. The roar sends demons fleeing back into the darkness. You're surrounded now by fire, by angels, by love that burns without end. And still, the silence builds, pressing like eternity around you. Kellen's whisper brushes your ear. This is not just another message. This is a covenant moment. Above you, the armies of the Elohim draw their weapons. The battlefield surrounds your soul. The angels have circled you. The enemy trembles when your name is spoken in heaven, because they know if you say yes, they lose. Callan's face is close now, his scars gleaming in the light. I know what it cost you to survive, he says, but I promise it was not in vain. Seraphael's hand lifts once more. Another scroll appears, this one sealed. It shows what will never be if you walk away. Dreams unfulfilled, children who never find hope, chains that remain unbroken. Your silence ripples into generations unborn. Your choice is no longer yours alone. You are more than you imagined, Elian. You are a cornerstone. If you fall, many fall with you. But if you rise, multitudes will rise too. The last seconds slip like grains of stardust through heaven's hand. The voice of the Holy One comes again, Psalm 34:7, blazing like prophecy. The messenger of Zahav encamps around those who fear him and delivers them. This is your call. This is your fire. This is your moment. And heaven waits. The scroll of fire, the last hour's cry. Because of you. Because of you. Because of you. Because of this holy moment in eternity's breath. Psalm 34:7 stirs like a whisper in the wind. The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him, and he delivers them. On the plains of Zarethil, beneath skies of thunder and fire, the mighty archangel Melion, known among men as Michael, kneels before the ancient flame, his wings folded, his head bowed low. His voice is not of a man, but of a storm pleading with its maker. Holy One, let them hear, he cries. Let their heart not turn to stone. Brand them with mercy before the shadows close in. And the voice of El Elyon, the Most High, answers with a thunder that splits stars. The chosen must decide. Love cannot be shackled. Obedience must be freely given. The thrones of heaven tremble. Angelic hosts veil their faces. Even creation groans under the weight of a soul's choice. And Yeshua, beautiful, scarred, risen, refuses to let go. He stands not with condemnation, but with outstretched hands still pierced with the price of eternity. I gave all, I withhold nothing. Will you? A great clock, invisible to mortal eyes, beats with the rhythm of realms. Each tick echoes like thunder in the spirit. You do not see it, but you feel it. With each breath, sand drains from the hourglass of destiny. 15 seconds. 10. Melian steps closer again, his sword drawn but not yet swung. Others have stood where you now stand, he declares. Do you not remember? Estara, queen of flame, risked death to speak truth to power. If I perish, I perish. And her people were saved. Dael, cast into the pit of lions, bowed only to heaven, and their jaws were shut by divine decree. Yavren, the morning one, lo, Psalm 23 stirs in you, unbidden, unbroken. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow, I will fear no evil. The breath of the Spirit brushes against your heart, so softly you might miss it. This valley will not consume you, but do not let go of my hand. Darkness snarls at the edges of your soul, but the light holds firm. Yeshua bends near. You feel his breath, the breath that raised the dead, upon your face. I've been with you in every silent battle. I've counted every tear. Psalm 56:8. You have kept count of my tossings. Put my tears in your bottle. Melian turns, his sword flaring in holy defiance. A serpent crouches just beyond, cloaked in doubt, and whispers. It dares not cross the line, but waits, watching for hesitation. Yeshua's voice slices through it all. Beloved, stay with me. The final grains are slipping. Time, that trembling veil between what is and what could be, parts. You feel it, the weight of two futures pressing against your soul, one paved in gold, light and destiny, the other, a withering fog of regret and wandering. Maelian's voice is thunder once more. Choose life, choose purpose, choose love. Yeshua's hand remains extended. The scars are still there, still bleeding love, still calling. The heavens rumble. The spirit grieves and rejoices in one breath. This is a holy moment. You are chosen for this hour. The vision floods your soul. One path. Your soul burns bright. Souls gather around you in gratitude, and the throne smiles. Well done, my faithful one. The other faces blur in sorrow. Voices you could have saved pass by in silence. The ache of lost purpose is a deeper wound than flesh can bear. Yeshua grips your shoulders. Don't choose regret. Don't choose sorrow. I will make rivers in the desert, joy from mourning, beauty from ashes. Isaiah 61:3 resounds like a trumpet. Maelion, fierce and trembling with urgency, declares, we stand with you, but you must stand with us. And then, quieter than thunder, but louder than doubt, he speaks again. Chosen one, if heaven has brushed your heart through these words, then this is our solemn request. Help carry the flame, not for riches, not for applause, but for the souls in shadow, waiting. Yeshua nods, eyes of fire and compassion. Some will never hear unless you help carry my voice. Even a single act, a prayer, a seed, a share, can echo through eternity. Malian steps forward again, sword lifted. Through your faithfulness, you become a bearer of light. Psalm 126:5 weeps gently over your soul. Those who sow in tears will reap with songs of joy. Do not think your offering is small. Heaven does not measure as earth does. Every prayer, every sacrifice shakes the gates of hell. Yeshua draws you near. His voice trembles with love. Give as you are led. Stay awake. Stay faithful. Stay mine. The final sands fall. You are not alone. The angels still wait. The Savior still calls. The Father still watches, heart burning with love. You were born for this battle. The silence of heaven is not abandonment, it is anticipation. The stillness of the throne room is not absence, it is reverent hope. There are moments when even the angels cannot act until you do. This is such a moment. You feel it, the trembling in your spirit, the weight in your chest. The Spirit of God hovers as at creation's dawn, waiting for your yes. Malion's armor gleams beneath a darkening sky, his head bowed in intercession. He kneels for you, because your decision tonight echoes into eternity. And Yeshua, his eyes shimmer with unshed tears, not of weakness, of fierce, holy love, tears for your hidden battles, for every night you cried in silence, for wounds so deep you forgot they still bled. He remembers. He saw it all. My beloved, he whispers, you are worth every battle, every drop of blood. If only you knew how fiercely I have loved you. The ground beneath your spirit quakes. Heaven leans close. A scroll unfolds before you, inscribed in it waits for your yes, your surrender. Without it, the angels cannot be loosed in full authority. Without it, the war remains incomplete. Psalm 139:16 whispers, all the days ordained for you were written before one came to be. You were never forgotten, never invisible. You are the divine priority. This is why the attacks came, why the betrayals cut so deep, because the enemy feared what you'd become if you said yes. But now Yeshua stands again, presence ablaze. His very being shatters every lie, every chain. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, he declares. This is your inheritance. From his kneeling place, Malian draws his eternal sword, forged before the dawn of stars. He lifts it not to strike you, but to strike your chains, chains of fear, chains of shame, chains of silence and self hate, and they shatter gone like mist. You are free, free to run, to build, to love, to war. But even freedom requires one step. Yeshua, still with open hand, speaks the ancient invitation that cost him all. Walk with me, even if afraid, especially if afraid, for perfect love casts out fear. The path ahead is narrow but radiant. Thorns may pierce, trials will test, but triumph waits, and through it all, his hand will never leave yours. Behold, I am with you always. Matthew 28:20. Seconds tick in heaven's clock. Malian raises his sword in eternal vow. We will defend you, but only if you remain under the shelter of the Most High. Yeshua closes his eyes and prays over you. The heavens roar their Amen. The earth groans. The Spirit hovers, and all of eternity holds its breath, waiting on your word. Say yes. The story is yours to write. Type yes if you believe in God. Type 1111 if you believe in God.